Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this stream. Thanks for being here, checking out the Friday pre-flight. We have a lot to talk about. A lot of things to just hang out and discuss. And there's a lot of predictions that can be made about what everybody's going to be talking about this weekend. But there are some pretty. We pretty much are certain there are a few items that we know will be talked about, especially on great shows like Friday Night Tights and Friday Night Frolics and so many other shows. Pretty pumped up about that. So let's get going. First off, I just want to say hi to everybody who made it here, got through security already, and have joined me in the lounge. 16 of you here now. I appreciate it so very much. I hope you guys like the fact that I'm constantly trying to update and upgrade and change things up. The member streams tomorrow. Those of you who are members, if you go to the community tab on YouTube on my channel, you will see when that is. It's scheduled for tomorrow morning. You'll be able to click there and join. Set yourself a reminder, whatever you need to do. I will, of course, drop the StreamYard link in the chat when we are up and running, so that you can join me, because that'll be a lot of fun. It's one of the things that I like to do for the members, and we're working on the exclusive videos as well. I have a new segment I'm running on the channel on Monday. The normal video days that I upload are Monday and Wednesday. Those usually hit about the middle of the day for most people in the States, and in the early afternoon and evening for those of you across the pond. And that new segment's going to be called A Letter from the Boss. So that's going to be pretty cool. I put some commentary about that in the community tab today as well. Let's say hi to everybody. And for those of you who've already contributed to the stream today, thank you very much. We have, of course, Fury, who popped over here from Machini's stream. I saw Fury hanging out over in Machini's early morning draw stream. Pretty cool. He's got some great background music now, too, which is awesome. And I think he's going to take the drawing that he did today, the 2 hours that he spent drawing, I think he's going to turn that into a time lapse. So it's pretty cool. He's doing a lot of detail work now, especially with the color stuff. It's very impressive. Hail, Lord Thoth. It's good to see you, my friend. One of the Modrotics over there for Nerdrotic, Gary's channel. So check out Friday Night Tights tonight, guys. Looks like Perry has something cool for us to take a look at early on. Love that. So much fun. Oluvriani Makara says, happy Friday. I'm glad to be spending part of my workday with all of you. Well, I'm glad you're here too, Oluvrian. I hope you can make it tomorrow. Love to hang out with you. Would appreciate it. You guys, again, if you're members, please be there. Thanks for being a member. Lorena Creole gave us a box of popcorn. Well, thank you very much, Lorena. I appreciate that so very much. Grin Akuma is here. Says, hey, Hale, what's going on? What's up? What's up with you, Grin Akuma? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. We've got, lots of you guys. And then StreamYard jumped on me. Dang. When somebody says that, it's for real. You just do this one time, you'd be like, oh, that stinks. Just another red shirt. Hail to you, my friend. Good to see you. I will see you tonight over on FNT, I am sure. Michelle Jolan, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us today. Lorena is working and lurking. Believe me, I do that all the time. In fact, I'll be doing that on my way back I have an appointment today after this stream that I'm traveling quite far across my area. So I'll be covering about 150 miles today to and from my appointment. So I will be, of course, listening to the beginning of FNT on my phone in my car. So that'll be a good time, I hope. Look, it's Keck44. What's going on, Keck? Good to see you, my friend. That's a nice open highway. I appreciate that very much. Love everybody's icons. I love this new format that StreamYard lets me look at the full 80 by 80 icon for everybody's avatar or icon or whatever you want to call it, your flag. I don't know. Pick your term. Kind of fun, though. What's going on, Lasso of Truth? Thank you for all of your promotion of the stream on both Twitter and Minds. I appreciate you checking that out. I am moving more and more towards Minds, guys. Twitter's not getting any better. Just put it that way. I'm getting DM'd personal attacks now, so yay! Accidental tourist, hold the gate. I'm almost there. Well, you're just in time, my friend. We're you made it through security. We're in the lounge. We're good to go. We will definitely be taking off and having a great flight here shortly. Let's see who else did show up today. Man, everybody's in here today. I appreciate that. Oh, look, it's Tina Bojan. Good to see you, Tina. I hope everything's going well. I hope you're falling out and being more comfortable in your environment. It's crazy. Bear Dog is my hand luggage. Oh, absolutely. Bear Dog is often my hand luggage, and probably by the end of this stream, he will be again. All right. Look at all these people saying hi to each other. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Atlantean with a $5 super chat. My friend, you don't have to do that. Let's go into the weekend where I'll still be working. Haha, hail culture. Well, hey, you know what? I love the fact that I'm busy. I have plenty to do, plenty of opportunities to work in the businesses that I'm involved in. So I can't complain. I'm happy. I really am. I wish everybody were as fortunate to have the opportunity to work, because we have a lot of people right now that still are not allowed to. It's just crazy, you know. Lord Thaw says good times. Well, good times, absolutely. I agree with that. Beesman says hail all. Hail to you, Beesman. Thanks for being here. Critizable the Craze says hail, Culture Casino. Hail to you, my friend. Low Spec Linux laptop. What's going on, my friend? I'm going to try to see you on EBN at some point. So Echo Base Network. Hopefully we can hang out over there again soon. But thanks for being here. I appreciate it, my friend. I really do. Godzillionaire. What's going on? Thank you for, actually, I think you followed me on Twitter. So thank you for that as well. Good to see you. I appreciate you guys, Lasso of Truth. You really have no idea. L Punk Tracy, good to see you, my friend. Awesome. Curtis D got strip search. I'm sorry, man. It happens. You must look sketchy. It's because you're so ripped, dude. You're freaking yoked. Look at that picture, guys. Holy cow. Man. Yeah. Probably would. I'm not going to say it. Going to get canceled 8 minutes in. Can't say certain stuff, right? We'll talk about that later, I'm sure. Grin Akuma is prepared. I have my beers, my whiskey, my peanuts, my chips, and all the good stuff for the Friday. Oh, I know it's going to be an amazing thing, man. I am pretty pumped. Theme Park Casuals here. Hello, my friend. Pod Racing Palpatine says hello there. Hello to you. We have Shellback. What's going on, my friend? My turtle. What's up, my dude? Good to see you. Keely Chow is in the house. What's up, Keely? What's up? What's going on? We have a creator in the house, guys. Michael T. from High Desert Comics. Check him out. Hail to you, my friend. Thank goodness it's Friday. I agree with you 100%. Michael Kunkel. Hail to the culture. Well, hail to you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. In this casino, we're going to try to win when it comes to culture, pop culture, entertainment. We're going to try to win. What's going on there, Captain Trek? Good to see you, my friend. I missed you this week, but, I'm sure we'll get together next Tuesday over on West's stream and have a great time. It's going to be awesome. All right. Hey, Sven popped in here. What's going on, Sven? Hail to you. Hail. Lord Vader is here. Hey, Culture, I wanted to know if you're done with the MCU. Darn near. I have not watched WandaVision since the shenanigans that happened with Star Wars over at Lucasfilm. I'm starting to have difficulty now. I never thought I would, with separating production, actors, circumstances, situations from the art that I appreciated. It's getting a little bit easier. And based on some of the stuff that I hear about the things that are going to happen in the MCU, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, I'm less inclined. And again, I'm less inclined to consume your stuff if you're going to continue to do all this garbage that doesn't benefit anybody. Not one person. Hey, what's going on, Kip Ellis? Kip Ellis has given us a Doomacorn. $1.49 Doomacorn for a £1.49. Thank you very much, Kip Ellis. And doom. There you go. All right. And Twitter is soul crushing. There's no doubt about that. Hey, what's up, Machini? Thank you for being here, my friend. And your stream was great earlier. I really appreciated it. And I do hope you make that time lapse. And thank you for sending folks over here. I appreciate that as well. Nina Infinity. Hey, Culture. Hey to you. What's going on? We're getting close to wrapping it up. Let's see, who do we got? Oh, we got more people. Gosh, you guys are just rolling in here. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you guys are hitting the like button on the way in. And if you feel like I insufficiently shared the stream on my social media, feel free to do so yourselves. Always helps. Nemophilia live Sunday. All right, good to know. Good to know. Let's see. We have more people that popped in. Let me try. Oh, Fat Steven's here. Wes's stream. Oh, yeah, Wes's stream's awesome. Did I miss something, Fat Steven? You get to see Captain Trek over there? Yeah. I haven't had a chance to hang out with Wes since Wednesday. Need to hang out with him. If you can, hang out with Wes. He's awesome. I like WandaVision. Good for you. Good for you, Nina. My personal difficulties, I don't infringe on others. If you like what you like, love what you love, I won't attack you. That's just what it is. Not directly anyway. Appreciate you all for being here, as I say. So why would I attack you? You don't attack your customers. You don't attack the people you're trying to talk to. That's silly. Runner, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. We've got a couple more people that just popped in. I saw. Holy cow, small time. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that very much. Welcome to Gold Club membership. All right. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at the member live stream. It's going to be morning for most people. So hopefully you can make it. It's up on the community tab. So if you go to the channel community tab, you'll see it there. The link, you can hit yourself a reminder and remember to join. So it'll be a lot of fun. Tomorrow's going to be super chill on that. Just conversation. We'll talk about stuff, take an hour and a half and just chat. So it'll be a lot of fun. I look forward to that stuff. I think the format for Wednesday is changing all good. Oh, okay. Very good. I think I'm looking forward to that too. Wes is doing a lot of great stuff on his channel. Everything you can to support that guy, please. He absolutely deserves it. Yeah, I don't think you spoiled anything. I think we're good. Yeah. Listening while working on my TPS reports. Yeah, no kidding. My gosh. Office Space, man. It was prediction for the modern workplace. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm not doing any WandaVision spoilers. Not one. I don't do that. I spoil nothing. Somebody will get that reference. The Atlantean for $2 says, Runner is not a chew toy. Hashtag Runner's not a chew toy. Absolutely. Thank you, Atlantean. I'll remember. Hashtag Runner's not a chew toy. That's right. Let's see. We've got and low spec Linux laptop. I like WandaVision so far. Watching episode 8 in a bit. Not giving Disney any money. A great Japanese hard rock band got my money instead. Awesome. It's easier to put your money towards the things that you love and the people don't hate you. I try not to give money to people that hate me. So it is what it is. The 90s Hulk cartoon. Awesome. Hopefully you can enjoy it, my friend. There were so many great cartoons back then, even before then. I mean, you have libraries of content without participating in newer stuff. So, do what you can. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cactus? Good to see you. I'm glad that Baby Cactus turned a year old. So happy birthday again to Baby Cactus. I saw that the other day. I think I wished the little cactus a happy one. So there you are. So, all right, we're going to move along. Doctor Strange 2 is the thing I'm looking forward to the most. That'll probably be the last thing you can look forward to without being subjected to some stuff that you're just not going to be super happy about. But again, WandaVision did exactly what Fat Steven and I thought from the very first episode. So like I said, I think that movie has a chance of being good. I think a lot of people, despite the fact that it's late, are going to enjoy Black Widow. Hopefully you guys agree with that. And let's get moving. Let's go. So, and thanks for popping in to say hi. I appreciate that, Mr. Cactus. So, we have a lot to talk about. We can talk about things that are just a little bit crazy, and there are plenty of those things. Of course, you have what's going on over at Hasbro. Hasbro, if you had not heard, which I think all of you had, that Hasbro decided to remove Mr. Potato Head from the packaging of the Mr. Potato Head line. Instead, they're going with just Potato Head. And you've already heard a lot of people talking about this. My thoughts on it are largely what I said last night, which is it's just a certain amount of frustrating because it's not genuine in the way that they're approaching it. It's not. It's not super enlightened in any way. It's pandering. It's pure pandering, and they're not even hiding the fact that it's pure pandering right now. Because, as you can see, I had some fun with the concept, but they've gone out of their way to try not to offend their original customer base. At the same time, they walked this back incredibly quickly, or clarified it, depending upon your point of view. And again, we've had this discussion. People that are suffering from gender dysphoria and all these other things, that's one thing. But this is speaking to a broader thing right now. They are changing the language to be more modern. So, um, I don't have a problem with that. It's a potato. And if you wanted to accomplish some of these results, you didn't have to change the packaging. You didn't have to make a big deal about changing it. You just change your marketing. If you said nothing about this, if you didn't put the pandering language in place, it wouldn't have been an issue. I don't know if any of you um, if I don't know if any of you agree with that or not, or if any of you've seen it that way, but they recently, they've removed Mr. Potato Head's package. Neutered potato. Yeah, that's funny. Not quite exactly what I said, but they've changed the packaging. And again, had they just changed the packaging and not done all of this other shenanigans, which some PR firm told them was a good idea, we wouldn't be having this conversation, and no one would care. No one would care. I don't even care, to be honest with you. But I cover this stuff because it's just another example. And on the heels of what happened with Coca-Cola uh, and their training, which was really funny because we brought that up in a stream like right after it happened, the same day, over on Comics Division's channel. And when we went to, I linked it, got access to the training, but I couldn't share it because it would, compromise me, dox me, whatever words you want to say. So I sent the link to Comics, and by the time he was able to pull it up, they'd already pulled it down. So they already knew that they were doing the wrong thing at LinkedIn, and in turn, Coca-Cola had already done a major backpedal on it. And now, every single time that you're going to see more and more of that. I mean, you have examples of that everywhere, and I don't know if that's I don't know if that's the only path forward to call all of this out, to prevent what a lot of people would consider or classify as the magic word. I'm waiting the 3 seconds here. 2, 1. Gaslighting, right? Because I just made it to 20 minutes. So you have to be careful, so careful on YouTube now to get past the magic number before you can start saying things that might be borderline controversial. And as I don't necessarily monetize these streams when they're live, I do sometimes mark them later. So I'd like to get past the bots that seem to think that certain terminology is wrong when it's part of the English language and words have meaning, and we should probably pay attention to those meanings. But hey, I've wandered off once again from my point. So let's see what you guys have to say. Where was I? Sorry, guys. Great YouTube. I apologize. Michael T, going back to the Disney thing. I'm not giving Disney my money, but still watching WandaVision. I walk another path. Well, there's plenty of things there. Yo ho, yo ho. There's plenty of other ways to get it where you don't even have to do that. Lots of people have different varying types of servers set up to capture their information and data and things that they want to see. You can subscribe to certain RSS feeds. There's a lot of ways to go about getting information, not just video and stuff like that, in various ways. Just set up a scripted way of collecting that type of thing. So, yep, Sam Raimi is going to do a good job with this film, based on everything I've heard. Echo Baker on phone to save solar power for a concert. That's awesome, low spec laptop. That's freaking sweet, dude. Yeah. Someday I'm going to have you as a guest on one of the streams, maybe on a Sunday stream, so you can tell everybody the efforts that you're going to be off the grid and stuff. Because I think that'll be a kind of a cool story. And I like people that do their own stuff. Believe me, I really do. Appreciate that. What's going on, Angry Vader? Good to see you, my friend. Hope to see you crashing some Mario Karts tonight. Although, if word be accurate, I may be singing somewhere tonight. And I do sing, guys. If you haven't heard me, it does happen. Martin Acosta Santana says, "Greetings, my excellent friends. Good to see you, my friend." Somebody said some complimentary things I want to highlight. What just happened? I am sick and tired of chat jumping. Yep. Raimi is so darn good. I love Evil Dead, Spider-Man 1 and 2, still some of the best superhero movies ever made. I agree with you. Especially the second one. It's very good. In fact, I would say it's one of the best Spider-Man movies there is, truly. I will support them if they make interchangeable genitalia. They already. Here's the thing: you could do whatever you wanted to with your potato heads. You know, you really could. So it's really, really insane. Never assume a potato's gender. I agree with you, Fury. How would you know? You know, how would you know? Hasbro was worried about all the potato skin heads. Oh my gosh, gazillionaire. That's freaking hysterical. My gosh. Okay, I'm changing glasses. I need to see. Brief moment of me without glasses, guys. What do you think? Everything's a blur, but hey. All right. Now I can see. Hair's out of control, guys. I apologize. All right. Lorena Creole, your call is very important to us, but not that much. That's right. That's kind of how you feel about these modern day corpse, right? Hey. What's going on, M. Dastardly? All right. Anybody else got some thoughts on this potato head stuff, or did I walk down the wrong path? If they wanted to pander, they should have just come out with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head's gender neutral offspring, not change Mr. Potato Head. Well, they had Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head. The brand was Mr. Potato Head, so all they're doing is rebranding. They didn't have to do anything. Just rebrand. Don't draw attention to it. Change it. Change the packaging. Change the presentation. And don't do it in a pandering way. You're going to earn the opposite reaction than the one that you wanted. And it's not because people are against this stuff. It's because everybody can see through it. It's trash. Stop being trash. Stop doing trash things. Right? It is what it is. Yeah. I don't know. Shellback, I don't know. This thing with the soda company blew my mind. It's like watching Groundhog Day with these major companies constantly overreaching on the wokeness, only to pull back. Oh, absolutely. They commit the acts or the acts, excuse me, and acts too, and apologize later. Right? They just do the bad thing, even though you know it's bad, but then apologize. And that methodology in life isn't positive. It isn't a good thing. LinkedIn is very full of creeps, Kate. Absolutely. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And again, thank you for hanging out on Sunday on the Sunday Culture Review. That was a really fun stream with you and everyone else, Lorena Creole, who I have to thank every time I see her because she's so awesome. I get to hang out with Lorena Creole once a week at least. Woohoo! I can't wait to do that more. We're gonna highlight some more of our wonderful ladies in the community, because boy, you guys are really brilliant, and I don't think given enough credit. So yeah, it is. That's also true with LinkedIn. You're right. The same PR group must have talked to Oreo too. Oh, absolutely, Michael T. That was hysterically funny. I'm thinking, what are you doing? You're a cookie. And this is a freaking potato. It's a potato. Mr. Potato Head. Been around for a long dang time. And that's the problem. I mean, are you going to change Chevy, the name of Chevy, to something else? Ford? How do you get to general neutral Ford? Do you have to? I don't know. For mature toy collectors, Bonanza. The older versions are now even more valuable. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bonanza. Very true. They're going to clean up on the old toys. If here's the thing, every time they do this, people run out. They buy up the Gina Carano's, right? All the action figures that are out there. They go to Big Bad. They go to the toy companies, the toy websites. I was about to promote one, but you go to all those online toy stores, right? And you buy up what they've got, and then turn around and sell it, right? So if you were, on top of this yesterday, you went out and bought all the previously branded Mr. Potato Head stuff because it's going to be more valuable. So you've essentially created more valuable things than your original thing by and nobody and there'll be less reason to buy the original thing. I don't know. It's pretty dumb. It is what it is. So, frustrating. Again, from the business standpoint, doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think. Again, it's been proven that the tiny little fractional portion of the population that is activist jerkweeds on social media platforms, and I'm just saying they act that way. I'm not calling them that specifically, although I'm sure many of them are. They're going out of their way to make it uncomfortable for everybody else, but they don't buy anything. They don't spend any money. You're alienating your consumers and customer base every time you do this. And I'm telling you right now, Disney is going to keep doing this a lot. Anyway, good to see you, Terry. I will hold your drink. No problem. JJ is going to destroy Superman. Oh, you bet he is. You bet he is, Mr. Mystery Box. Yeah. He can't tell a hopeful story. He can't. Even Lost ended up being a failure. Everything he puts his weight behind, it's garbage. Garbage. Do the Toy Story movies need to be edited now? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not in favor of Elliot Page taking over the voice. I know that's not what you meant, but Keck in there with an R. R. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to be doing that more and more. Start setting up your ways of bypassing filters, guys. Geek Tropology and many other folks have already done it, and there are ways to do it, and consider it. You get certain ways away from things if you have blocking tech in your browser, or if you use a non-standard browser like Brave or something like that. But look for that stuff. Look for that stuff because it is. It's probably going to be good in your future. I'll just leave it at that. So VPNs, I know everybody advertises a VPN. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I have no dog in the fight when it comes to that. I have used multiple different types of VPNs over the years. You can make your own VPN, by the way. You can put yourself behind several walls, your own essential firewall, if you would like, very inexpensively, and at the same time, essentially have something that collects things for you, like RSS, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. And I was reminded of that by Geek Tropology. So I just want to say thank you to Geek Tropology. That was awesome. Hail to you, Invasion. Good to see you, my friend. Michael T is saying, Avast ye scallywag. That's right. Yeah, you're worried what gender your fries are. No, it's a potato. What's going on, another monster? Good to see you, my friend. My friend. Yeah, Michael T. Instead of a big dark blur, I see a big bright blur. That's right. Every time I take my glasses off, it's funny as heck. I'm like, okay, I can't see. I always thought Mr. Potato Head was racist. Joanon, really? I don't know. I mean, yams are welcome. I mean, lots of root vegetables there. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to check that out. Have to source that. Hey, Jake D, good to see you, man. We are failing. When I say we, I mean me. Are failing on being consistent on Discord. So I have to hang out with you, brother. I miss it. Your insight is fantastic. I'm digging what's going on your channel. So keep it up, man. Keep it up. Thank you for the Doomicorn. Doom to doom doom doom. That's right. Man, my voice is not going to be in great shape for this singing tonight. We'll see. Fury. She, him, head. Okay, is that like pronouns? My goodness. It's too easy for corps like Hasbro and LinkedIn to just react after blowback and say, nah, JK. Yeah, just kidding. Absolutely it is, Roof Korean. And that's kind of the strategy now. I mean, they don't even mean it because it's the first story that people pay attention to and not the follow up and or the correction or any of that. And they know it. I mean, it's, I covered a story this week. I think on Monday that I was super pissed off. And I did say a marginal curse word there, but I was enraged because this person is getting away with leaving a lie up for people to consume and spread all over the place. And somewhere buried down in that same thread is there, oops, I was wrong. That is garbage. That practice is garbage. And as Jeremy Griggs would say, or Ryan Cannell, that's a trash human being. If that's really how you want to go about doing things and just be overtly lying to humans, it's just bad. It's all good till a guy identifies as female so he can legally beat the living crap out of a woman in an MMA fight. Well, that's happening constantly now. And you're about to see women's sports just completely destroyed. Completely. And the Olympics are going along with it. I don't know. Yeah, we have a lot of silliness. There's no doubt about it, Invasion. Spudsplaining. That's awesome. Grin, are you really wanting me to see this? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Anyway. People are going to start thinking I'm Doomcock again. Doomcock's way more talented than I am. So, no. Sven, the naked Nordic ninja. I believe the reason that we're at this point is because some intellectual confused gender with sexuality. Instead of admitting the mistake, they doubled down, and the now words mean whatever you want. Well, maybe, or it was willfully done. Either way, we are where we're at, and now talk to an anthropologist like Comics Division, right? Comics Division will tell you that gender is a construct, is an accurate statement because it was created by governmental entities. It's one of the reasons why they break it down into sex and then gender and all that other stuff when you're filling out forms, right? Right now, I'm on the prefer not to answer on every single question. Why not? Wesley Snipes is making an anti-Blade movie. Good for him. Where did this news come from? Because I want this story. Because I hadn't heard that. I like the idea of a movie production made entirely out of spite. Parody films kind of they're funny, but they're a little spiteful. And that's been done before. Offhand, I don't know. They've all fell out of my head, but it's been done before where films have been made out of spite. It has. Henrietta Ford. Thank you, Small Time, for playing along. And again, thank you for becoming a member today. I truly appreciate that. Cleveland Browns. Yeah, you guys are toast. Well, you guys already gave up the ghost on your baseball team. So I'm sure they're going to change the name of your team too, which is stupid. Yeah, we'll see. Alex Kurtzman is ruining Star Trek out of spite for Brian Fuller. Well, I don't think that's the only reason he's doing it, Keeley. But the minute you start calling the show that has a heritage a platform, you are lost as a creator. I think the I think Martin Scorsese's 100% right now that he's starting to call this crap out. You're calling the movies or the shows you're making content and platforms, crap like that. So I don't know. I usually don't agree with people like that, but there you go. So alienating. You can't say that. Alienating. Alienating. Yeah. Oh, I'm so congested. The Atlantean for a $2 super chat says that type of cynicism is sickening. Well, it is. It is. I don't know. I'm tired of it. Clearly, all of you are too. And it's these three subjects that we just covered under one banner of this is ridiculous. They're all going to get covered on FNT. Oreo, Hasbro, Coca-Cola, LinkedIn will be thrown in there. And the question was asked last night, and it was a good question. Who's to blame for this? Is it the corporation when it comes to the Coca-Cola thing, or is it LinkedIn? Is it the fact they let the wolves in the door? Is the fact that there are people who have pseudo intellectual identification? In other words, they've been granted honorary degrees at places. They're held up as experts in things when they have really no expertise in what they're talking about. It's frustrating. They've been inventing degrees to push this garbage for a very long time. Originally, I mean, you put, athletes through a gender studies program because you wanted to give them an instant A. And then they turned it into something. You ended up with a bunch of people with worthless pieces of paper that couldn't do anything in the world because there was no place for them. So they ended up in places that, want a degree, but you can maybe not from your particular field of pursuit or the field that they want you working in, like education, which is the last place you want somebody with a worthless degree. Anyway. That's an opinion, guys. It's opinion. Roger Haynes became a member of the YouTube channel. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate it. All of your support over the last month and a half, and as well, even longer than that, I'm sure. But I appreciate it, and I'm glad you've joined the Rewards Club. It's good to see you. I have two more people to add to the membership credits. I just updated it today. So I'm going to have to do it again. It's going to be great. That's a good problem to have. And I'm going to be doing an intro video for members tomorrow morning after I do the member stream, just so I can put it up there. And that way, anytime somebody becomes a new member, they'll be able to see that for the first time. And it's basically a personal thank you, to anybody who joins. There's a lot of great things that they try to walk you through on how to take good care of the people that are members for your channel. And I'm trying to live up to all of them, but I have to tell you, it's the best thing that I can do is just hang out with everybody. That's whether it's here on this open stream or tomorrow on the member stream. I love it. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Alienating is anti-Superman. Very much so. That's right. Let's see. He can't write a story with any substance. Well, that's true. He's a total hack. So I think we're back to Kurtzman at this point, or JJ. Both. That's accurate for both of them. They come off the same tree. He is a hack. Yeah, pirates are awesome. They used to be an incredible attraction, and then they pulled out the heart of it, and then they gutted it. So after they got the heart, they went ahead and cleaned out the carcass. Superman doesn't need a reboot. Look, CW with the new show didn't destroy the character. I can't believe I said those words. Someday I want to talk about Superman, but I'm going to give it 3 episodes before I proclaim it as something that's watchable, because it's not agenda driven. That's the right way to say that. So we'll go from there. Yeah, Brave is good. Man, I am way behind on the chats, guys. I apologize. Yeah, everybody loves Lorena. She awesome. She awesome. Hey, what's going on, Lady Tariel? Lady Tariel says, "Hi, Cuddles. Trying to sleep, not working. Gonna hang out for a few minutes. Long night at work. Need a smile." Well, thank you for being here, and I appreciate you. I really do. Guys, Lady Tariel has a channel, so check that out. So does Lorena. And I think Kate should do more live streams. I'm going to keep saying that. Ooh, Keely Chow. I am jealous. I'm having pizza for lunch right now. It's flat and cheesy, but not Brie Larson. That's right. I don't know. I wouldn't put Brie on a pizza. Does anybody put Brie and cheese on a pizza? I don't think so. Yeah, you're doing your best Odin impersonation, aren't you, Keely? Shellback wears an eye patch and says, "Arr." You guys are great. 4,000 types of potatoes. Wow. They're going to have to send more money to Pakistan for that, to study that, probably. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, Trinoculus P. Good seeing you, my friend. Was looking into installing the Dissenter browser on my new Raspberry Pi 400. Yeah. But Dissenter hasn't been built with the ARM libraries yet. Privacy is becoming more and more important. It is. Because you can't protect yourself. Even the privacy laws, in regards to cookies and stuff like that, there aren't sufficient, because they can still say that these are required cookies that you have to accept. I just don't want you tracking me. I don't want you sending my data to 1,600 different places when I go to read a freaking news story, right? So I'll just give you a bunch of fake junk. It's going to come back to invalid. Enjoy. Philip A. Demick, good to see you, my friend. Simperman and Lois has that woke care smell. It handles like Superman, but I'm just watching for the inevitable car wreck. Yeah, I agree with you. I anticipate it. It's a Berlanti joint. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what CW has become. And I guarantee you, this is something else. You guys beat me to it. This is another thing I know that everybody's going to cover this weekend, because everybody will have had a chance to see it, and they'll be on the cusp of seeing another episode. And it's a worthwhile discussion, because when care is taken and good writers are hired and you have a storyline to follow, you can make something good. You can still teach a lesson if you really want to, right? You don't have to bring in the Bureau of Land Management heavy-handed stuff, right? You just bring in something else. You bring in a lesson. You actually teach a lesson that's not being preachy. It can be done. It's been done for a long time. Mr. Rogers did a great job of teaching it to kids on public access television, or public broadcasting television, not public access. But very frustrating. But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to head that direction. But hey, I'll give it its chance. And when it does, I will call it out for what it is. When it walks right into that same corner. But here's the problem. In the Crisis of Infinite Earths crossover, they were already indicating exactly how much Simperman was. Simperman at the time. Go back and watch those. Very frustrating. Oh, this is a good question. I'm actually ordering a kit, so I'll be playing with it too. Low spec Linux laptop. I haven't played with one for a while. A lot of times, some of the stuff that I would utilize that type of tech for, Arduinos and things like that. I did that. Haven't had as much call to use them lately, and I never did one of these. But you can certainly do it and build yourself a Pi hole. Again, great conversation I had with Geek Tropology. So very much looking forward to playing with that. Yeah, it's already destroyed. That's true. Thank you. Happy Dinosaur 9000. Good to see you, friend. I didn't know you were hanging out in the chat. Must be working and lurking. Chat jumped on me, guys, so I don't know where I'm at. I'm way behind you guys. You're burning up the chat today. Culture has a face for TV and a voice for radio. Well, thank you, Invasion. I don't think either of those are true, but I appreciate your kind words. You guys are great. Where are all the women's rights advocates when it comes to preventing genetic males from entering women's sports? Don't know. Probably being called something else. I mean, they really mistreat some people in the alphabet community when they say they won't date somebody that's uh, trans. So there's a real derogatory term that gets used. I believe it's called turf. So I don't know. Here we go. I love it, especially for $100. The last hobby pewter I bought for that was a Times Sinclair 100, way back in the day. Yeah, it's really impressive. You can do a lot with it for sure. Wesley is dope. Taxation is theft. Very good words there, Kate. Yeah, his tax problems were something that brought him to his knees for a while and pulled him out of Hollywood. So, oh my gosh, South Park. Yes, that episode was so funny, guys. If you can go back and see that particular episode, um, Strong Woman, so funny, so funny. I saw a meme, Mr. Potato Head. They they put Rachel Levine's face on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's fun. I this is something somebody might get to this. I don't know if anybody's going to find it. Let me see if I have it on the desktop. You guys know me. I collect stuff and make fun of things and do stuff. Last night we talked about over on Comics Division's channel all the different types of Kens. It was very very funny. Let's see. Did I save that? Oh, I did. I don't know if anybody's going to cover this tonight, but it might be worth a look if they do. Let me blow it up. That's great YouTube again, guys. I'm just killing it today, obviously. Somebody updated the feminine frequency radio went back live. I don't know if they're trying to scam people for money or whatever, but they went live again, and somebody updated their picture for them because it wasn't representing them in their current state. So this is what we got. And it was really funny. In their pictures that they in their actual recent photos, the blonde person doesn't look happy to be where they're at in the picture, so it's pretty funny. So I thought this was an appropriate time to show this. If you're not familiar with these grifters, look them up. Look them up. The day South Park ends will be the day politically incorrect comedy dies. I don't know. Because guess what? Beavis and Butthead are coming back on Paramount Plus. They seems like it could live on, right? And that's the weird thing. This Paramount Plus thing will be something else they're talking about as well. So I'm glad we got to this. Paramount Plus is going to have a bunch of shows that disappeared 20 years ago and are coming back. From Beavis and Butthead to the Kelsey Grammer Show, Frasier. You're going to start seeing that stuff. You're going to see a slight retooling of how shows are presented, with shows like Criminal Minds returning with many of, if not most of, the original cast members. But instead of over 10 episodes, instead of conquering 10 different cases, they're only going to conquer one over 10 episodes. You're going to drag it out. But there's a lot to be said and learning in some of those things because, most of those cases aren't solved in a day or two. It takes a few days to do that. So. Ooh, will Tracy Lords be in Anti-Blade? Hey, I don't know. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, don't let the wolf in the door. Absolutely not. Hey, what's up? Who knew? The salt must flow. Thank you for being here, my friend, and for being a longtime member. Who knew? I believe was my very first member of the channel. So thank you very much, Who knew? I appreciated your awesome sauce. Stole that from Mary. I like that. Awesome sauce. So surely there is only so much fake woke out there. It must have a breaking point. Yes, and that McDonald video is awesome. That fake woke thing. Oh my God, it's so great. So great. Ooh, sent the link to the Wesley Snipes article to your Twitter. Thank you, my friend. I will pull that up while we continue to talk about it. But Paramount Plus, like I was saying, I think we're going to be talking about that. I think there will be some people talking about it tonight. In fact, Midnight's Edge just an hour or so ago, over with Jeff from World Class Bologna Sausage. Try not to curse on my channel. They were talking about it and how what's going on there, how much is going on there with that platform. I don't think it's going to help. I mean, CBS All Access is bad. Star Trek's been a complete failure there. If you saw the Prodigy cartoon stuff, again, more Paramount Plus shows, the animation, they look like Overwatch characters. Animation now just looks like trash. He-Man looks like freaking, I don't know, Fortnite. I'm tired of these presentations of these characters that I used to appreciate. I am looking for that tweet, my friend. Is it hidden somewhere? Let's see. Refresh. Do. Crud sandwich. I'm going to have to go to the phone, guys. This is not good YouTube. I apologize. Man, Perry Chan has something great hooked up for all of us tonight. I cannot wait for it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Ah, I got it, Michael T. Thank you, my friend. Oh, no. All right, guys, we'll pull this up. Let's talk about it. And sorry for that. We're back. All right. Ooh, that's no good. Let's see if we can zoom that in just a tingle. Just a tingle. All right. Wesley Snipes is not involved in MCU's Blade, so he's making his own Blade killer movie instead. This is awesome. 2-minute read. This was on the 24th. How did I miss this? I have a news bot that's supposed to grab this. After Disney and Marvel announced in July 2019 that I cannot say it, Marshala Ali, yeah, I did say it, was joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Blade, original Blade star Wesley Snipes issued a statement saying he was comfortable with the MCU rebooting the beloved comic book character. Snipe starred in the eponymous half vampire. Gosh, I'm turning into comics. Cannot read or speak. In 3 movies: Blade, 1998, Blade 2, and Blade Trinity in 2004. David S. Goyer wrote all 3 films, with Guillermo del Toro directing the second installment. While Snipes is comfortable with the MCU tackling Blade, he's taking matters into his own hands by developing a new supernatural action film he's nicknamed The Blade Killer, meaning it will outdo Blade films. Oh, I'm certain it will. And I think it'll be awesome. And it's right in his wheelhouse. It gives him an opportunity to show off some of the things that we love him for, right? Martial arts skills, and just his general attitude, his presence. I think it's going to be great. So we'll have to check that out. Thank you for sending that to me. I will follow up with that. I think it'll be worthwhile. Maybe I'll get my ear to the ground and see if I can reach out and learn some more. RC from the NYC says, hail to you, my friend. Thank you for being one of my newest members. I appreciate it very much. I'm glad to see you here regularly. It's freaking great. The support I'm receiving from everybody, I thank you so very much, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Man of War 665, Neighbor of the Beast, sends a $5 super chat to say, I am an expert. I know shit from Shinola. You got me to curse. Good on you, Man of War 665. Have a great day. And Lorena says, it's fun having to update your members portion of your video scroll with new members. It absolutely is. I am not complaining. It's great. Every time you get to do it, it's like, wow, this is growing and people are enjoying it. It makes you, that's a little bit of an ego boost there, and I'm not ashamed of having it. So thank you all. You guys are great. What's a member portion? I don't know. Have to look that up. Did I say member portion? Member stream. I don't know. Anyway, honestly, not looking for perks. Just wanted to show continued support. Same with all channels I join. Well, thank you, Roger Haynes, and you do a lot of supporting here on the platform. I see you everywhere. I see all of you guys everywhere. Thank you so much for your kind support. Did I sound like Mike Zero there? I tried. Hail, amigos. Yeah, give them time. Oh, Lorena says, I'm loving Superman and Lois on the CW, but I'm keeping an eye out for the whole, for that whole thing to appear. Absolutely, Lorena. You are brilliant. I don't want transgendered women competing in women's sports and natural women having to prove that they're actually women. Yeah. I don't like any of this. I don't like the fact that there's going to be laws oriented around this stuff. And equality and equity are being conflated. And yeah, it is what it is. I have no verdict on it yet, Lord Vader. That's how I'm going to say that. How about that? Sorry, I know it's not. I will have a verdict on it in 2 more episodes. How about that? And I agree. Roger Haynes is an awesome supporter. So is RC from the NYC. So is Terry Rose and Sven and Keely Chow and Disease and our friend Shellback and Jake D and Lord Vader and Invasion and everybody in the chat. If I missed you, it wasn't willful. Godzillionaire, Happy Dinosaur 9000, Kate, I love you. Low spec Linux laptop, which I'm so glad I got to meet just a couple of weeks ago. Grim Akuna, who changes their name regularly. Like, I think it was Putin's something or another not too long ago. And I updated the credits video to reflect that change too. Lady Tariel, we have so many amazing supporters in our community, and I thank each and every one of you. Luvrian Imakara, one of my earliest supporters, and just amazing humans. We are very blessed to have found each other, guys. Thank you for being here. Really, really. Kate is great. Kate is great, and should be doing live streams more often. And very much so. Did you watch The Old Guard on Netflix? Charlize Theron, Immortal Warriors. Very strong women. The group is diverse, and it had a predominant gay couple, and I really liked it. Diversity done right. Well, absolutely. You can do it right. You can do it organically. It can't be the only part of the story that the writer considers important. There has to be a story. That's being forgotten in television writing, film writing, heck, even in other types of productions. And believe me, many products that advertised in the manner that speaks to this tiny little oh my gosh, the word is in there. Oh my goodness. The very small minority of folks oh my gosh, I know. Don't get old, guys. To that small group of people, those ads are turning those customers off. You're turning away more people than you're bringing in, and that's foolish. It's foolish. It's foolish. Not a way to do business. It's a bad model. Bad model. Don't do it. Yeah. Research is important. Yes, Terry. Research in everything. Financial. If you're going to make a purchase of any sort, you want to know inside and out what you're buying. You want to know if it's of quality. And this goes for anything financial. Stocks, land, property. I mean, homes, things like that. Cars. I mean, anything that you're putting money into, you want to research. Anything you're consuming, you probably want to know where it came from, even more so now than ever, and how it was made. That's another reason why Disney's getting such flack. They're going to continue, and that'll be more of a conversation. Think about how many times this week Disney got slapped in the face. From the AFI thing that I brought to everybody live with Tom on the Tuesday tirade, when it was just a handful of people that had seen the video and everything around it, to to the stuff that they released in regards to the High Republic and how just destroyed that got. There isn't one thing they're doing right now that isn't getting a backlash, because they've moved entirely away from their fan base. If I'm not bringing kids to Star Wars, your brand is not going to grow. You've alienated people that were willingly bringing you people to consume your product. Now, it's not important. In fact, I know that my niece and nephew, as young as they are, and I'm using them as an example because every other kid in the family is much older. They haven't seen the third Star Wars film. The second Star Wars film broke the fandom for everybody in my family. You destroyed it. So I'm not going to give you money at a theater anymore. That is what it is. Hey, Ords, what's up, my friend? Mario Kart tonight, right? You're doing a Mario Kart stream? Want to make sure that's right. I told everybody it was. So they can check it out. The after party tonight, right? After party. A couple other things going on tonight. I think Mary's got stuff going on tonight. I think there's several other things that happen after the first couple of shows, or about halfway through Friday Night Frolics for Doomcock. I think you're going to start seeing more and more of that as we try to consume all our information and then go and have a good time. The after party is always a good time, so come check that out, guys, and keep your eyes peeled for anything else. Like I said, I think if I'm joining, it'll be late for that if that's going on tonight, because I think I'm going to sing. CW Superman's first episode was good. I can tell Superman started on a different world than Batwoman. Yeah, it did. I hope Superman doesn't go woke. Me too, Qui-Gon Gimli. I really do. I have such low expectations for CW. Look at the fact that right now, most of their shows are hitting 0.1 across the board on their ratings. As did a video before I even had a chance to look up the ratings about the fact that Batwoman dropped under 500,000 viewers. That's insane. And most of their shows are very low. In fact, they dropped under 0.1 on Batwoman, which also is insane. I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know how. The WB and UPN are rolling in their graves because of the CW. Yeah, they are. And here's the other thing. Everybody wants these products to be somewhat successful because they're fans. Well, can't be a fan of something that hates you and preaches at you all the time. You just can't. Yeah, I know, Lorena. I'm hoping it doesn't. Yeah, I'm loath to watch another CW show too. Thank you, Ords. Appreciate you, my man. Executive producer Sol Leibowitz says, does anyone want to take bets on what episode does Superman and Lois become woke? I say episode 7. I'm thinking 3 or 4. I'm thinking if it's going to go that way, we're going to start to see the intersectional phase in. Because based on the crossover, the Crisis on Infinite Earths, we already saw kind of as Mr. Philip A. Demick said, a Simperman. We really did. So I'm only watching Batwoman because I don't want my friend Pete of ETEP Wakuians, the place to be reviews, to suffer alone. I know ETEP, he's in it for the long haul. I don't know why. But the problem is that he's going to get a third season of a show that's just killing him. And Thorius Unlimited, one of the guys I absolutely love that, just kind of does his own thing. That dude's been suffering, and he loses his mind. I think he's going to have like an aneurysm live on air. I really hope not. When he does his live streams, I'm like, dude. So I'm debating on getting a Raspberry Pi P400. Yes. I've built, retro programming builds with the $10 keyboard ads on it. It may be worth it. It is, dude. It is. I mean, just use it as a bot. Use it as a VPN. Use it as a firewall. Use it as build your own Pi hole. Have all bad requests and other garbage just become invalid on the other end. Just do it. Do it. Hey, Robert Anderson, good to see you. Feminists are looking at what happened to J.K. Rowling and realizing they don't want to be branded as TERFs. Yes, that's actually the term. I thought I had it right. Yeah, trans exclusionary radical feminists. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at what happened to the young lady that was on with Tim Pool. I mean, somebody who's thoughtful despite their sexuality, right? And I can't remember her. I want to say Christine Arcella. Somebody help me out. I don't want to say the Ariel chick because that's clearly not right. Yeah, trap. Absolutely. Man, I am way behind, guys. I apologize. I am not singing the Picard song. I saw that in the chat. That is not happening. Yeah, Matt Groening still makes stuff. Absolutely. In fact, he was really pretty outspoken in an article a couple of days now where he said that he didn't see a problem with because the fact that all of his voice actors voice many different characters, whether or not they reflected their identity or not. I mean, what's the point, right? I'll have to see. Wow, the art says click away as much as high on crack Republic card. I know. Oh, that had to be that piece of art there. Yeah, I showed it a few minutes ago. Oh, Grin Akuma. Sorry about this. I think that with Godzilla vs Kong, Snyder Cut, and Mortal Kombat, etc., HBO has a real chance to give Disney Plus a real fight. Hopefully, they won't f up this chance. Godzilla vs Kong may be less impressive than I had hoped for at this point. I think in the trailer we got to see the things that they wanted us to see. I don't want it to be a Transformers kind of film where I'm like, well, you got me with the trailer, you know. Snyder Cut, I have higher hopes for than anybody else that's trying to talk to you about it right now, considering that there are several people did videos recently talking about the fact that the executives fully anticipated for the Justice League to have just crappy reception. They were looking forward to it, I guess. I don't know. Mortal Kombat, I agree with you. Looks amazing. That trailer looks ridiculous. I mean, that is a CGI fest of quality. If they give the loving care to all of the CGI that they're going to have to do in that film, that's something I'm really looking forward to. I think it'll be great. Iluvrian, I agree with you. I don't trust them at all. And I think you could probably chuck Kurtzman pretty good. I have a feeling you probably could. But it isn't. That's not far enough to even buy into any of that. Star Trek is kind of. I think it's toast. Strange New Worlds is not going to be anything anybody's going to be interested in, based on early feedback. So, yeah, MathNet was pretty cool. Yeah, the Rugrats reboot on Paramount Plus. Yeah, when we talk about all that stuff. Yeah, it's the third one. Well, excuse me. It's is it the third reboot? No, they've only had two different style shows, right? I don't know, but 3D I think is what. Yeah, I misread it. Yeah, the 3D Rugrats reboots. It doesn't look good. It didn't look good. I've seen a lot of that stuff. Is Captain Robert April here? I didn't see him. Anyway, if you're here, hail Captain Robert April. Yeah, Snipes is Blade. 100% Grin Akuma. Cannot argue with that. What is Member Potion? Oh my god, CPAC got a golden Trump statue. That's funny. Sorry, Casino. Nah, it's fine. Member. Hi, that's cool, Disease. Thanks for lurking. I just appreciate people being here. Love hanging out with all of you guys. Yeah, it is great to see new channel members. Thank you for that. Hey, new. You guys are awesome. Oh, what else, guys? Yes, this is the word I was looking for that I still can't say. I'm going to try one more time. Infinitesimal. Thank you. Good God. Brain not working. I can say it. I know the word. I just couldn't say. I've said it 1,000 times on this. It is what it is. Sons of Anarchy had a character that was trans, and you actually care about the character because it was done right. 100% true. And I loved that show, Angry Vader. Loved that show. I thought it was very well done. And Katie Seagal did a great job in that show. Married with Children mom, right? It was so well done, and it gave me access to some great actors that I think need to find other gigs that are similarly awesome. I did not get into the follow-up series to that. For whatever reason, it just the Mayans just didn't interest me. Maybe I'll go back and catch it later now that I think it's near over. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's laughing at me. Laugh at me. That's all right. Okay. I laugh at myself all the time. The boss laughs at me regular. I do dumb stuff. I'm really looking forward to the new segment on Monday, Letters from the Boss. You guys should check it out. It's going to be a good video. I've read the letter. It's going to be good. All I want is good movies and TV again. Is that too much to ask? No, you deserve it. I deserve it. Everybody out here in the chat deserves it. Everybody in the entire world deserves it. Let's have good again. Let's make TV good again. I don't know. It doesn't ring quite as well, but we should do that. Olivia Namakara, exactly. When did you give them permission to represent your views? Good question. Yeah, I don't like people speaking for all groups of all people all the time. How about we have those people speak for themselves? Well, you can't do that if you're shutting down everybody's free speech. Slippery slopes. Slippery slopes. Yeah. No, pod racing, that's true. Yeah. Shut your pie hole. Absolutely. We use it the same way here, but essentially it just allows you to, it allows you to gatekeep your data. How's that? Well, about the same time. Yeah. Thought the Indians needed voices. Yeah, I know. It's just crap. Just crap. If you have indigenous blood or whatever you want to call it, you don't need people to speak for you. Absolutely not. And yeah, I'm sick of the McCarthyism too. And it's always coming out of two directions. And I'm tired of it. We've surrendered the media to a very small minority of humans. We need to reclaim it. And we do that by taking it back ourselves and creating our own stuff and making our own productions and producing YouTube segments and those kinds of things. So thank you out there for helping me in that endeavor. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. We need a Team America World Police 2 to come out. Yeah, absolutely. We could poke some serious fun at them. I wonder if the guys are up for it. We should write them. See if they'll do it again. I seriously hope Disney goes bankrupt. Good to see you, Kitty Bear. I didn't know you were here. And KK never gets a job again. Well, I don't want anybody to ever be in a position where they can't work. Not that she would ever need to work again. She's worth plenty of money, right? But I don't. That's not what I hope for. I hope that people are just called on the carpet for the things that they actually do. Stop making up fake stuff. And pursue the people who are really part of the problem. I think that's ultimately what I hope for. But I don't think Disney will go bankrupt per se, but I think that they're going to be financially challenged. How's that? Outside of Black Lightning, I don't watch any of the other CW shows. Well, Black Lightning is getting canceled. So there's a spinoff in the works. So they're going to ruin another character. Grant Akuma for $2 says Mortal Kombat also has lore for multiple movies. They absolutely do. Yeah, thank you for the €2. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, for multiple movies. Absolutely. I don't watch CW shows anymore. Yeah, I hear you, Kitty Bear. Most people have dropped out of CW, man. I'll go pitch a show to Paramount Plus that'll be Star Trek aliens on a ship doing an office-style comedy. Already done that. Yours might be better, though. I have to deal with the saved... Oh, my gosh, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're not male. That's all I meant. This bothers me. It does. Save the end because we feel guilty crowd far too often. They're so far up their own butts that they think they're doing me a kindness. Yeah. Man, my grandma would get mad about this. Anyway. Ugh. Yeah, I love hanging out with you guys. They're awesome. Oh no, I just highlighted the entire chat. How did I do that? Walter Groggins is a great actor in SOA. Yeah, he can play anything. Absolutely. Very true. Make TV great again. There you go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, MTV and VH1 are going to be on Paramount Plus. Almost everything but Showtime, actually. They're going to have a commercial product that's $1 cheaper than it used to be under CBS All Access, and then their $10 product will include pretty much everything, broadcast television included. So, I laugh at myself constantly, Diablo Dame, and the boss laughs at me all the time. So, if you laugh at me, you're in good company, I guess is the point. Get good again could be a thing. Absolutely. Would be nice. We need people to be good. We need TV to be good. There's a lot of things we need to get good. So I think I like that too. That's pretty smart, Kate. You're a smart cookie. Justified's an incredible program. Timothy Olyphant is amazing. He was one of the best things of season 2 of Mandalorian. I mean, he dominated that particular episode. It's amazing when you get somebody with that acting ability to be in a program. They steal it, right? I mean, you only have a handful of characters that you actually remember and love from the Mandalorian. He's one of them, right? The Unicorn is a pretty good sitcom. I'll have to pursue feedback on that. If I haven't experienced something, I tend not to render an opinion. So, Black Lightning is going to be renamed. Oh, they better not. Oh, no. No. If the entertainment's sinking, do you think the U.S. economy can still be number one? No. We were already seeing our economy flip upside down. This isn't a political channel, so I'm just going to say this. All the warning signs for a Jimmy Carter-like stagflation are past. They were there, and now we're checking them off like mileposts as we go down the road. Again, history is dangerous because if you pay attention, you can see it if it's going to repeat itself. Economically, that's what you're looking for. That's where you're headed to. And some of the actions of the government when it comes to the stimulus thing are questionable. But again, this is not a political channel. So I will venture those thoughts on somebody else's channel and we'll move on. But thank you for that, Michelle Chalon. Appreciate it. And a lot of people dipped after that. They really did. And Terry Rose, that's some excellent advice, my friend. What else do we got here? Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Kaylee Chow's like, Dear Buffy, please slay these SJW demons working at the CW and Disney. Well, there you go. Amen. And a woman, right? I'm kidding. MTV just celebrated its 40th anniversary, so thank you, MTV, for 14 years of music. Yeah, that's all we got. And then it turned into garbage time television. Do I watch the NCIS series? I did. I quit at a certain point. Someday I'm going to reveal why. And I have to wait on answering this question completely. Because it may cross over with future content. So, but yes, I did watch it, and no, I don't anymore. And it was before it actually started to head down a bad path, right? And which surprises me because Mark Harmon's not that twisted. So, what's going on? The Memes of Destruction, guys. The Memes of Destruction is a YouTube creator. He's a very thoughtful guy, even though I disagree with him sometimes. And you know what? We're still friends. Good to see you, Memes. Good to see you, my friend. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing, Granakuma. There's no difference. I mean, there are some differences because they're throwing in other stuff. It's insane. I'm going to go the new. Okay, awesome. I hope you enjoyed El Punk Trace. Thanks for being here, my friend. I appreciate it, dude. I am so happy I found someone else that watches those shows. Yeah, I loved them, man. Loved them. I think I burned through them multiple times. I mean, I binged the heck out of them. It was really great. Yes, one more like needed. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Thank you. Man, guys, I am so far behind you, and we're not going to get to everything I wanted to talk about because we only have 9 minutes left. Crap. Anyway, there's so much more that everybody, the FNT guys are going to talk about. Doomcock's going to talk about. FNT is going to be off the hook as usual. So tonight, be prepared for that. I think it's going to be great. We're going to have just an excellent time all weekend. With the dump over on Spork and News podcast. Gosh, go over there and support my buddy Spork. Scott's a great dude. He's got a brand new computer, or he should have that today. Yeah, he's supposed to call me if he has any trouble getting it set up and everything working. I'm looking forward to that for him. We have so many creators that are starting to expand and do more because they can, because of your support, guys. So if you're not already supporting Sporking News Podcast, check him out. If you're not supporting Ord's Board, check him out. My dude is just rocking it with all of his content. Guy comes from the heart with everything that he does. There is no disingenuous bone in that man's body. He's a good dude. Plus, his boss, otherwise known as Kashik Queen or Amber, is amazing. So make sure to check them out. Check out, of course, like I said just a moment ago, my friend, the Memes of Destruction, Shellbach. Check out Shellbach and all of the other people that we've mentioned throughout the show, because we have Lorena Creole. We have so many people with channels that provide quality content. And as a community, we all hang out. We share ideas. We fight. But you know what we don't do? We don't make it personal, and we always part as friends. And all of our humor is good natured and funny, and it's really, really a good time. Really, really a good time. So I appreciate all of your support, and I know they all do too. NCIS, CSI, Criminal Minds were guilty pleasure shows. Absolutely. I love, number one, I love serial killers. I mean, not them like in real world. I love those shows. Mindhunter, the first season was amazing. Because it was kind of like a rough telling of how the beast, behavioral crimes unit came about, right? I like that concept, right? I love those shows because you essentially are identifying something. Sometimes I like it that in Criminal Minds, for instance, you had a very long arc overall, but you also told a short story in each episode. So anytime you can do that, you're doing well. And there was a point in time when K&O Paper did good stuff. It was back when Kurtzman was working with Orsi, and they produced some good things, some good programs themselves. The first Now You See Me film was good. There's a lot of stuff out there, but when certain people cross your path and they do it in such a negative way, sometimes it taints everything else that was produced back then. So, but even some of the reboots had some, like for Hawaii Five-0 as a reboot was okay. It wasn't the same as the original show, but I liked it. The story was good. There wasn't a lot of garbage in it early on, but eventually things just fall apart. So, thank you very much, Kitty Bear. We can stop there. By the way, last night, if you guys aren't subscribed to Justin Proper, last night he had the boys from Australia on, Lethal Lightning and the crew, Lyndon Hall. I think Raging was supposed to show up, but he didn't make it. And myself. And I think some other people popped in along the way, but that was his 69th this week in bologna sausage. So Twibs, whatever you want to call it, on Thursday. So that was an excellent show. And FNT will be off the hook. I'm pretty pumped. Listen to my music on vinyl. Absolutely. I love vinyl. Got a pretty good collection here. Need to get the turntable set back up so I can really go crazy on that. Let's see. We're going to wind down, guys. You are amazing humans. I misspelled my own name. I did? It's possible. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, a lot of people love them. They're great. Yeah, dude. Snipers and stuff like that. Yeah. Culture Casino, I can tell you from personal experience that working serial killer cases are nowhere near as. Oh no, absolutely not. Of course not. No, 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 no. But it's a guilty pleasure entertainment. So yeah, I know. Lots of lots of trudging around and drudgery involved in that. Plus, just human suffering and pain. Yeah. No, no, no. Believe me, I the boss and I read a lot. We have a lot of Patricia Cornwell's stuff. There's definitely some intrigue there, and you can make it sound great. But no, no, no. Are you watching Prodigal Son? I started. I watched the first episode. For whatever reason, I didn't pick up that habit. I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back because I keep hearing good things because people watch this show and that I trust and do reviews and say that it's very good. So I'll have to check it out. I have to check it out. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm trying not to do that, Keely. Stop pointing it out. That's fine. Hill Street Blues was cool. Oh, it jumped. I was trying to click that. Raging wasn't on this morning. Oh, no. Dude, I hope everything's going all right, man. I love that guy. I love him. I think he's still got his GoFundMe open, guys, so you can help him out. He's needing it right now. Australia has not been doing him a lot of favors financially, let me tell you. Winter Soldier, this is not going to be a good show. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm just going to say it out loud. So, I don't know about Sporking. He called me sloppy seconds one time. He called everybody that, man. Yeah. No, don't take it personal. Sporkin loves you. Yeah, I know. I just highlighted this. Man, can you tell? Chat's jumping all over the place, guys. I don't know the answer to that question. I really don't. I really don't. And thank you for this, Michael T. You're breathtaking. You guys are. You're awesome. Yeah. Orsi was a producer for The Blacklist. Yep. I really enjoyed the first few seasons of Blacklist. It fell off a cliff for a little while. It started to come back. I haven't watched the most recent season. I'll catch up. Kitty Bear. Anywhere you dig in my town, you find human bones. Yeah, it would be hard to find serial killers victims there. Absolutely. I mean, making something genuine with woke characters is impossible. You can't make them human without dehumanizing them. I'd have to try to do it sometime. But I think you can come up with organic diversity. I don't think there's any problem doing that. But the only shows I would watch on CBS are NCIS, yes, NCIS LA, which started out great. Freaking love LL Cool J. NCIS New Orleans, which is coming to an end, by the way. FBI and FBI Most Wanted. And I haven't seen more than 1 or 2 episodes of FBI, and I have not seen anything of FBI Most Wanted, so we'll see. What's going on there? Storyman Jack says, Culture Casino was a very good podcast today. Was lurking. Too many things in the fire at the moment. Well, I'm glad you're here, my friend. I appreciate you, and thank you for being a member. All of you that have become members, and all of you that are just subscribers too. And I don't like to use the word just, but everybody here I appreciate. So please, you guys have no idea what you mean to me. You really don't. You really don't. You guys make my day. But let's wind down, even though I didn't get to everything I think they're going to talk about. There's an awful lot. They're going to slay MCU. The MCU is for real. It's legit, and it's coming to a television and movie theater near you. Just be prepared for it to go sideways quickly. I think DC could have a resurgence. Depending a lot upon what they choose to support after the Snyder Cut goes forward, right? I think you're going to start to see more and more companies having to make some difficult decisions about whether or not to pander to this tiny little fractional thing. If they continue to do so, they're going to lose. They're going to continue to lose. Whether or not they lose significant portions of money or support, it's hard to say. I hope so. I really do. But it is what it is. So, anyway, thank you all for being here again. Every one of you is important to me. You have no concept of how much that means. If you ask the boss, she'll tell you. But be on the lookout on Monday for that special video, a letter from the boss. Wednesday, there's another piece of evergreen content that will drop. And then hopefully the following Monday or Wednesday, I will get to my buddy Kai's book report about his book, Space Crime Domino, which I've read through twice. I think it's a great book. He's a heck of a writer. It's excellent. And he won't stop talking about it. So until you all read it, I think we're just going to keep hearing about it. But anyway, I really hope that you guys, I really hope that you guys make it to all the shows that you want to this weekend. FNT especially is going to be amazing. Keely Chow already has something in the hopper for you. He released some little piece, so you should check that out if you have the opportunity. Other than that, I'm going to say this: be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Be seated. This time, we're landing in about 1 minute. Thank you.